Here's Royal, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Jazz out in front, running away with this one. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the two-star or three-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
So for New Orleans right now, Addis went out there with Lewis, and it's Connor in a shooting guard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Barrett, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's to Lewis. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Spurs just need to take it a game at a time.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they're down at the bottom of the barrel in terms of standings. I can't imagine how toxic the mood in that locker room has to be here after these struggles.
Yeah, especially considering no one saw this coming. These guys had high hopes coming into the season.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back over to you guys.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's blocked by Lewis.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 8. Right side, Barrett. Russell kicks to Barrett. Pass to Little General. Hits the three-point bomb. Little General's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Now, Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A nice shot by Little General.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lewis misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Junior. Still without a basket. Here's Barrett. It's tipped. Lewis on the wing. He's got 24.
I got ball.
There's the 3. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Little General, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Little General's got 21. New Orleans leading by 22. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attacker who loves to get downhill.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Queen. Now here's Lewis. Goes up on the wing, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Out to the right wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. From past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Russell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Junior the pass to Barrett. Here's Wembanyama for 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Lewis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on R.J. Barrett. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. And both free throws good for Lewis. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for him. Spurs trail by 19. Outside, Barrett. Here's Little General. Rebounded by the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Drops in the tray.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And a wide open look for Junior. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pass to Connor. They set the pick. Here's Queen. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Onside, Barrett. And here's Junior. Here's Little General. Off target with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Queen. Lewis with the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Throws it up high.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Onside, Barrett. Pass to Russell. Now, Junior fires the 3. Offensive rebound. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot from the wing, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Knipples checked in for the Spurs. Donnie's checked in for New Orleans. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Spurs. And Wembanyama outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Jazz leading by 23. Lewis outside.
Anything for a neighbor.
From the stripe, another one falls for New Orleans.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Little General. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Lewis. To the inside. And stolen by Wembanyama. Knippel with it. To the paint. Here's Barrett. Here's Little General. Good work there as it goes. Little General's got 25 points.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pass to Connor. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. 1:30 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Queen. 10 points for him. And he makes that one. Queens got 6 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New Orleans?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, you can also throw in what a great job they've done defensively, blocking and altering shots and just playing with a committed effort defensively.
Misses the three. San Antonio's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Oh, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
Jazz leading by 21. Pass to Lewis. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Knipple's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Queen. Queens got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And so it's New Orleans in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Junior's out there with Royal. Then it's Eve Misi. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Knipple in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Fears. From the top of the key, another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Royal. Lewis grabs the board.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Spurs shooting here, about 46% for the game. Here's Misi, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Lewis has it in the corner. Pass to Fears. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
From the arc, rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Fears. They set the pick. And it's good for 2.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Junior the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Royal. Lets it go with the 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Fears. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Good. I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Pass to Fears. No good on the three.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Wembanyama high post. Wembanyama sets his screen for Knipple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Something's growing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
To the middle, it's tipped and stolen by Russell. Now, Junior, pass to Royal from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Baddest One from beyond the arc and then some. Baddest One's got 11 in the second half.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Spurs with some changes. Ingram, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Little General comes in for Royal. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Junior. Jazz leading by 19 points. Pass to Mobo. Here's Queen. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Fears. Pocket 6. Buries it from three-point range. Fears has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Ingram at the elbow. Got a piece of it. Little General to pass to Ingram. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
That is strong. Ingram taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Connor. Fears with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fears has got 19 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And here's Barrett. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Little General. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Knipple. Now here is Russell. launches it, and Knippel with the basket on the assist by Russell. 15 points for Knippel. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Jazz leading by 20. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree.
Well, you could see it on Barrett's face. He couldn't wait to bring the ball up right there and hit a three of his own.
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way, and the shot goes in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Again, the Jazz score.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Puts it right back up and in.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
There's a screen. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
Here's Fears from outside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mathurin. Dunn looking over the floor. Now Mathurin. They set the pick. Lets it fly from 18. And that one is good.
Mathurin comfortable there from the mid-range.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.
Hello, you different. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Good on the second one. The Warriors lead by 15. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Jalen Duren. And it's the closer in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Mills. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Count it. The closer's got 16 points now.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Kuminga, the pass to Anderson. Buries it from 3. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Yeah, this team wants Kuminga to do that more. Pass it with a purpose.
Here's the closer. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. The closer's got 19 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And another basket for Atlanta.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Kuminga, the pass to Mills. And the Warriors with another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
And the dunk by Duren.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
With the step back, here's Anderson. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mills. And he gets it to go. Mills has got 12.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Guys?
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's Mills. 12 points for him, 6 to shoot.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mills.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Duren. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Mills against Edwards. From 12 feet. Doesn't go that time.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Back to Duren. Stolen by Anderson. To the middle. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Jay. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 18. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Here's Mills, following the score by Atlanta, and stolen by Edwards. Here's the closer. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at the Hawks, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Checking out Atlanta, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
On defense, Atlanta trailing by 13. There's a screen, and here's Mills for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Mills has got 15 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half. Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Durant with the flourish.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? The Warriors lead by 14. Anderson with a screen on Edwards. Anderson passes to Jay. Outside Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jay. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Pass to Anderson. Uses the glass on the layup. Anderson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Jay, the pass to Kuminga. Here's Mills. Lets the 3 fly, and Anderson gets the 3. Anderson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Johnson. Still no points. Outside Edwards. Shot from the low post is good.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Outside Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Mills against Edwards. Pass to the closer. They get it again. Durant throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, BA. But, you know, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Atlanta. Anderson can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Knocks it down from distance.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Both teams will make substitutions. Out to run. Here's and a miss there on the triple. Knocked loose. Let's go with a three. He's off on that one. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. Now here's Anderson. He's got 31. The three. It's a three-pointer. Anderson's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Daniels. 2 points. That one goes.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
56 seconds left in the third. Cash, Mills with the bucket.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
The three ball. The closer is good. The closer's got 33.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Hachimura's checked in for the Warriors. Tyson comes in for Mills. Back to Daniels. Launches it. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the net. Only game on the road before heading back home. Outside, Anderson. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't. And so, State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pass to Johnson. on the clock. Here's Jay. Off target from outside.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And for Atlanta, we've got Lauri Markkanen, Dyson Daniels out there with Edwards. Then it's Thompson. And for the Warriors, pass to Johnson. And here's Kuminga. Launches a three. Rebounded by Daniels. Here's Edwards. It doesn't go for him.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
The kick out to Johnson. Fires from deep. He buries it from three. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Jay. Tries to break his ice. That one goes. Count it.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Tyson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Daniels outside. Here's Edwards. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Edwards has got 22 points. Here's Tyson, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Jay. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Williams is checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
One shot.
Atlanta trails by 14. Edwards looking it over. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Jay. Clock at 6. Good D by Daniels.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Johnson on the wing. To the wing, right side. Here's Jay. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Edwards. And another basket for Atlanta.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Jay. That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hawks. 7-point differential. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Mills. And there's the screen. From deep three-point land, the long-distance three is buried. Mills has got 14 points now in the second half. Duran with a screen on Mills. Drops in the three.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Now here's Anderson, tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Johnson a screen on Mills. Outside Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 13 points in this quarter.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Pass to Duran. Here's an 8-footer. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
And this is where Duran is most comfortable operating from. He focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Mills against Edwards. Outside Mills. Again, the Warriors score.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Anderson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. The closer's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And another basket for Atlanta.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Kuminga's shot is off. Atlanta trails by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Edwards, no good. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. The putback. That shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. The closer, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
The 3 sends it home from three-point land. The closer's got 38 points.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside, Anderson. Here's Kuminga. Shoots a 3. Shot's no good. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key. He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, BA.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Oh, we can't tie it up. That one's no good. The Warriors lead by 3. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Free throw, no good. Tough break there.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
And stolen by Edwards to take the lead. To tie it up. And yes, sir, lays it up and in.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing.
Off on the layup. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. The 17-footer. Oh, it's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Duran pulls it down. And Atlanta with possession here from 18 feet. Jalen Johnson. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Left side Anderson. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That's all. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Let's loose for 3. Duran pulls it down, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Puts up a deep 3. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.